Alright, so here's what we just watched.
She's just sitting down again. I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me. Getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand.
See, now I've got like an earphone in my ear, so I can hear her crystal clear. I have it turned way up. I feel like I'm just right there with her singing it.
How are you able to put that picture in your...
That's the software and stuff. It takes time to edit it.
Still, the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. This hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough.
You could be that judge in the One American Show also.
I should be.
I know.
I know too. She gives me goosebumps when she gets real high like that. I don't know if I cried during this song or not.
So you remember I'm watching all this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see my nose is starting to turn red, so I'm getting teary-eyed. That's what happens. My nose.
That nose does look big there. I'm sorry.
I couldn't get my height from you. Look at my nose. It's just getting redder and redder.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's all I see.
Looks like Rudolph.
I should have put on red lipstick. I didn't know. Then it would like take away from it a little bit.
You look beautiful there.
Thank you.
You remind me of Pink.
People were asking me, they were saying, are you sure you're not Sharon Stone? I said, you mean back when she was younger, right?
Yeah, right.
She's about 60-something now. I'm just mesmerized by her. Look, I'm just like...
Mesmerized.
I love it.
How many people do this kind of thing that you're doing?
Oh, hundreds.
Oh, there is?
On the YouTube, yeah. Hundreds. Hundreds of people. A lot of people just do this, but I started with the TV shows and then I do this too.
She's so emotionally, you're captivated. Is that it? You can just immediately feel
See, this is
the
me
emotion
talking about it
when
after.
she sings.
You can.
I don't know. I feel like I was just like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
The words and the emotion, the up, the down, the soft. She got real soft and then just belted it out. Like she was on this stage. Again, she's sitting down. I don't know where. Probably a room in her house. Just, it blows my mind. There's so much heart into what she sings and performs. I really like her. I really like her. A lot.
Now, this is called My Father is a Liar. No, there's no... No, I'm just saying. I was watching and I thought, oh God, people wanted me to react to this, and I thought, my father is a liar. But now let's just pay attention to it. But just so you know, if you don't cry at this, you're heartless. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna start it up again. I have to have wine.
You got one, Richie?
Vino.
Sweet.
Daddy is the sweetest daddy in the world.
Aw, what happened?
Daddy is the most handsome.
See, I already know the title.
Aw,
I'm like, what
what
happened?
happens?
The smartest. The most clever. The kindest.
Aw. He wasn't eating. He just slept.
He is my Superman.
Aw.
Daddy wants me to do well at school.
Aw.
Daddy is just great, but
What?
he lies.
Why?
I'm talking to the can't video. Why?
Somebody suggested for you to watch this?
Mm-hmm. So I know the titles. My father's a liar.
Is this about drugs or something?
He lies about having a job. He lies about having money.
Oh.
That thing has destroyed you.
That he's not tired.
I get it now.
He lies that he's not hungry. He lies that we have everything. He lies about his happiness.
Oh, he's back.
He lies because of me.
What is it?
You're a mess. You're a mess.
I'm always a mess. I can't believe these are commercials.
Gosh.
Tissue?
I always keep them on my desk.
So what do you say about it? Oh,
Not live.
what do you...
Live.
What in the hell kind of commercials are going on over there?
Back in the old days, I did the Havana flights for about 12 years or something. I used to, charter. I used to charter the airplane for the people that handled that. And I got to go there to have meetings with Havana tours and people like that. It was unreal. I met this young lady, and I took her. I invited her to dinner, and she would not eat. She just, and I saw her.
This was here in Miami?
No, in Cuba.
When were you in Cuba?
I used to go there quite a bit for meetings. I had an
With the airlines, you had
I
to
represent the airline.
Right.
Right. So
Oh, okay. I got you.
I used to
I
go
thought
there
you
with the
lived in
owner.
Cuba.
They have a Havana tour there.
Yeah.
And I used to go there and
Okay.
I have meetings and stuff like that. And I invited this young lady to a place called La Rampa. They have a bunch of nice restaurants that's just for tourists. Because people were not supposed to. Anyway, I invited her to dinner and she barely touched her food. And then she put everything on her purse. For her family.
Oh.
Broke my heart. Broke my heart. So
Did you know that then, or did you find out?
No, I realized that she put
Because
it in the napkin.
you probably would have bought her more.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I did.
Aw.
And I went to Copacabana, the nightclub, and I saw people lined up over there. People lined up over here. The one over here was going right in. It was tourists, I'm telling you that. The locals, after they fill the place with the tourists, then it was time for the locals to go in. And then they have a service they call there, which means they give you a bucket with ice, a bunch of little Coca-Colas, and a bottle of rum, and the glasses. Then you help yourself in the table. But the locals are not allowed to do that. You give a bottle of no ice, no water, no Coke. And you have females there drinking rum and this kind of stuff. So I used to order that and put them on the table. People used to look at me, but they wouldn't say anything. But you know, it's just the way people were treated. It just broke my heart. When I saw this girl taking the meat, put it in, you know, and wrapping it up.
Did you ask her then? Did you say?
She apologized. She said she was sorry, but she needed to feed her family, her mother and brothers. So. And
it happens more than we know. That's the thing. It's like you met someone, but think of all the millions of people. There's 6 billion on the planet. So think of how many millions will not eat so that they can, or they will. Everybody just has a bite, or they eat once a day. And a lot of the singers that I react to, they've come from nothing. A lot of these kids, they've been on the streets. They're street vendors. They sell stuff. They have no shoes on. They go with their fathers or whatever, and just stay on the streets all day. You know, they're not in school, but because they have to help the family make a living.
Oh yeah.
But their talent gets them out of that, and they go places, and like that girl.
If they're lucky enough to be discovered, some of them just go, you know,
that's
true. Grow old, and
yeah, and they're
they get
fantastic,
to keep their talent to themselves.
But nobody knows exactly.
You know, there's a lot of talent out there. That not all of us gets discovered, unfortunately.
Did you say all of us? Would you like to share your talent? You want me to put the screen on, and we'll you might be discovered, Daddy. How old are you? 73?
73.
Aw. You want to be famous?
No, I want to be 74. Let me tell you something. That video that you sent me, I started with music. I was talking to my cardiologist.
I parked at a great place, by the way. The flight. Oh, yeah, but the flight's over.
My pharmacist came in, and I was telling her, you know, that I sometimes get very stressed out thinking of my little girl, what things that happened years ago, and how I used to, you know, build this wall, get behind it, so I don't get emotional and drained. Because
you try not to think about it, right?
Right. And I said, and then she found me, and I'll show her the tape. Miss Garcia was there. And my doctor, you can see, they're both female. She once in a while she did one of these.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for her to get emotional, but just to let her know where I was coming from.
Yeah.
But I figure, I don't know, maybe some of you people might be interested to see something like that happened to you, the American mom.
Dear Dr. Phil, I am desperately trying to find my biological father. I have tried so many times over the years. I did recently have a breakthrough a few months ago by locating my aunt, my father's only sister. Since locating her, I have now been reunited with several other relatives. Sadly, none of them know where he is. Here's what I do know. His birth name is Miguel Angel Martinez Rodriguez. He was born in Puerto Rico on April 23rd, 1945. He married Elizabeth, my mom, in Miami, Florida. I was born on March 7th, 1972 in Miami, Florida, at the Cedars of Lebanon Hospital in Hialeah. My birth name was Michelle Denise Martinez. I lost contact with my father when I was 7 due to unfortunate circumstances. I know that he was forced to not have contact with me, and I want him to know that I am desperately looking for him. I know that it was not his intent to not be in touch with me, and I have been writing letters, Dr. Phil, to you since the new year, and hopefully this will work better by posting a video. If anyone has any information, if you can help me, you can find me on Facebook, Michelle Martinez Harris, and Michelle is spelled with one L, M-I-C-H-E-L-E, Martinez Harris. And if you have any information, please let me know. But Dr. Phil, I'm pleading with you to please help a young woman desperately trying to find her father, because she needs her father. She needs a daddy in her life. This was the last known picture of him in 1997. Thank you.
And then it had a happy ending.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you still have 20 years to live.
For your mouth to God's ears. I settled for 2.
How much inheritance am I getting? Let's talk about that. I'm just
You
kidding.
already got it.
I already got it.